Today I was traveling in a bus, so I always give a explanation as about reservation. This is one more thing. Since my college days, I used to always get hurt when I watch mainstream media discussing about reservation, because always they say that merit, these guys, SCs do not have merit. You know, in subclassification, recently the Supreme Court judgment was there on subclassification. In that subclassification, interestingly, they brought the history of a reservation policy. In that reservation policy, there were two things they were discussing. One is they gave reservation policy, one because otherwise Dalits were not allowed. For an example, in a classroom, you know that there were many government schools where Dalits were not allowed to sit in the class, though they were allowed to sit only outside the class, they were not allowed to study. So therefore, reservation was given to equity, that is, to give equal representation, otherwise they won't get reservation. For an example, the classic example is a bus. When in a bus you find women seats reserved and differently able seats are reserved. You know why it is reserved for women? It is not that women are physically not stable, not powerful, not strong, not like that. If you say that, that is merit, because they are physically not strong, therefore you should give a seat. If you say that is merit, that is giving concession. No, that was not concession, because in a society of patriarchy, men use the masculine power and do not give a seat for women. So if they would have had love for women, like let women sit, like considering them mother, sister, or daughter, or whomever friend, they don't consider them. Therefore, the government bought out, because socially we are patriarchal society. In that patriarchal society, women should be given preference, otherwise men would occupy all the seats. This is why women's reservation was given even in the parliament. Many of my friends, when women's reservation was debated, we thought at least now they'll understand SC reservation. But no, nobody understood it. They're not able to, they don't want to understand the reason for SC reservation. The second thing is, second classic example is about panchayat election. You know, many panchayat Dalits were not allowed to contest elections because they do not want Dalits to be a president. It is that reason SC, ST reservation was brought for the panchayat election. Even then, women's reservation also brought. So therefore, reservation is not about historical struggle. No, that is not. And there are many photos like on reservation, there will be one guy, SC guy standing on a stool because they'll say he is coming from a regional medium. No, that is all lie. That is not. And then if you ask me why there was a less mark for SCs, but that was the only classification. You cannot say that all SCs come. 5 SCs will choose. How will we choose? So based on the merit, they will choose. So therefore, that is a one method of reservation was followed. But what the mainstream judges and the media and the mainstream faculties, all of them took this into a different level, saying that reservation is about historical injustice done for the community. So then the merit argument would be historical injustice, why should we bear it? No, that is not the case. Reservation was given, you are not treating us equally. Until you treat us equally, only then reservation will be stopped. Another example is IITs and IIMs. You know, IITs and IIMs, even JNU, many faculty professorship for SCs were reserved, not reserved. So therefore, many SC professors are not even a professor grade, because that is promotion. In that promotion, they will do many things. But SC reservation, only after reservation policy implemented, CSDS, CSSS, IITs started taking students. Otherwise, they would have not taken, because if they don't take it, they won't get funds. So that is the reason for reservation policy. So our SC friends, be aware, be strong, and any reservation debate comes, bring the example of bus and panchayat election. Thank you. Jai Bhim.